I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world. Come on, bring it on.
Hello to all of my virgins and simps. Welcome to Fridays with Vivamax. This is our weekly bold review. At ito na ang hinihintay natin, ang showdown of the century. Quinn Carillo versus Guinto. Showroom. Which is like, there's too many takes on a certain hub cliche dito sa pelikula na to. And if you like what you're seeing, so gawin natin yung dati nating gawi because it is Friday! And you know what that means? Okay, dating gawi, patayin muna natin yung music. Tapos, tayo po ay mag-like sa video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon for more of bold review here at Fridays with Vivamax. So 30 seconds ko tong ilalapat. Okay. When it comes to content, nag-drop ng content ng Vivamax for December. So on December 2, bata pa si Isabel. This features the Raz bloodline, Angela Morena, Stephanie and Micaela Raz. And December 16, Laruan, the return of Frankie Russell. And she is paired with Jay Manalo and Kiko Estrada. Kiko Estrada you will see on Us X Her, November 25. And yeah, so expect a bold review from that. So balik na tayo sa ating regularly scheduled program. Hit the music. It is time for the review ng Showroom ng Vivamax. It's a Vivamax original starring Guinto, Quinn Carillo, and the returning Kit Thompson. Kit Thompson, last we saw, is a Moonlight Butterfly, and he also assaulted Ana Halandoni in real life. I'm not kidding, it actually happened. It's around when Moonlight Butterfly was released, mga Marso. Nung pagka-release ng Moonlight Butterfly, pumutok yung balita na nambugbog itong umuno si Kit Thompson. Pero wala, it's been like how many months? 8 months after that incident. Siguro naman renewed tao na si Kit Thompson, right? Right? Okay. So nagsimula yung ating pelikula dito sa showroom ng isang eksena ni Quinn Carillo at yung may inuwi siyang lalaki. And yeah, it started off with a makeout session. And then we found out Quinn Carillo is Liezl, an estate agent, condo agent. Yung mga nagbebenta ng condo. And she is barely getting ends meet. She is on a breaking point. She cannot break even sa mga kliyente niya. Every time na meron siyang kliyente, denied. And as a consequence, her bank actually freeze her account. She has a notice of disconnection sa kuryente sa apartment niya and she cannot pay the rent. And we saw some guy na na gamer. He is playing Valorant pero he's using Dota terms and he is actually the landlord ng apartment ni Quinn and he is Chad. Ayun. So Quinn works for the estate suit kind of place ba yun? Kinky place, parang ganun. And yun nga, she barely makes ends meet na malapit na matapos yung kontrata niya as a condo agent pero wala, siya, nasa Hall of Shame siya ng estate suit. Then comes Susan, played by Guinto, who we last saw in the Vivamax original series Anna. So Susan is a probinsyana na hindi basta-basta. Hindi siya madaling bolahin, ang daming atupagin. So yun. And she is actually a good condo agent to the fact na within 2 weeks she is able to sell 3 units of condominiums. Yun, in her first 2 weeks, 3 units of condominiums, skyrocketing her career in this firm where she and Liezl are both working. Ayun. So, it turns out, natagpuan ni Liezl na why Susan is actually getting some clients to in her favor to buy her units is because she is having some freebies. And by freebies is she is making out with persons of interest na gustong bumili ng condo unit. And actually yung freebie na yon is, ayun nga, nagtatalik sila sa showroom. Hence the title ng pelikula. Of course, Liezl confronted Susan about this, that she is being a prostitute dito sa firm nila. But Liezl did not snitch out yung gawain ni Susan sa firm. You know why? Because itong si Liezl, dahil nga desperado na siya, malapit na siya ma-terminate sa contract niya, wala lang planong extend, she is desperate enough to actually use the method of Susan and making out with her clients. The first client is she met in a bar. Ayun. And it worked. Nakabenta siya ng condo unit and it saved her job. Albeit Liezl has some friends in the company, and that is where Kit Thompson rolls in. Kit Thompson is being Kit Thompson as usual, and yeah, he is like the good conscience nitong si Liezl. What drove Liezl into madness is that her apartment room got locked and she has to be forced to do a chupa-chups sa kanyang landowner while playing Valorant. And na-admire ako dito kasi madalas upload dito sa mga nagko-computer, nagta-type lang tapos yung screen blanco. What Viva did is they obstruct the monitor at pinapakita lang yung gamer in the camera space. It's a very simple and elaborate workaround that does not make yung actor na nagpo-portray as a gamer look stupid. Ngayon, I'm looking at you, Darna, and yung mga at saka yung Magic Legends ng GMA. Ayun. So Liezl and Susan are actually competing for the clients. Susan got some information, or parang nang hinala na si Susan na ayun nga, ginagamit ni Liezl yung kanyang technique. And we have here a montage of Liezl and Susan making out with their clients trying to sell a condo unit. So it's basically the one segment in the hub, and it's being applied here in Vivamax. It's it's very, very good in execution. So bakit nga ba gumaganito si Susan? Susan lives with a taxi driver that actually has an infatuation with her and with her daughter and her yaya o yung maid. Yung daughter ni Susan is suffering from a genetic heart disease, kaya kailangan ni Susan mag-break even and kumita ng malaki to have her daughter get a bypass surgery. Wala, yung daughter niya medyo materialistic, gusto pa ng tablet kasi nainggit. So yung sweldong inipon ni Susan napunta tuloy sa tablet ng bata, and this will kick her in the behind in the later scenes. Ayun. It's obvious na hindi gusto ni Liezl na makipagtalik sa client. But since kailangan niya i-satisfy luho niya, kailangan niya gawin and to the point na inaagawan niya ng kliyente si Susan. She also did her dirty by meeting her in a bar, and Liezl put some on Liezel's drink and she got dosed, and that's how she got sexually assaulted by Eric, one of her clients. Ayun. So, with regards to that, Susan is they've switched places here. Liezl is becoming the top agent and Susan is falling off. And in the meantime, Susan is having some thirst issues with Kit Thompson, and they made one of the best scenes ever produced in Vivamax history. Dito sa hallway, nag-made out sila. While Liezl is making out with a client. And to the point na yung anak ni Susan suffered a heart attack or a stroke, or or some attacks from her genetic heart condition. Dinala siya sa ospital, so Susan needs some money for some bypass. Dahil nga inaagawan siya ng kliyente, hirap tuloy si Susan makahanap. And the last client na kinuha ni sana Susan actually favored Liezl over her, but Liezl got assaulted by a foreigner client. So Liezl decides she doesn't want to be hurt anymore. She got consoled by Kit Thompson's character, and Kit Thompson actually admits his feeling for Liezl because Kit is about to leave to the United States within that week. In the meantime, since Susan is desperate to get some money, she hired her taxi driver neighbor to abduct Liezl and get the money. So, ito yung plot hole na nakita ko, paano nalaman ng taxi driver yung location ni Liezl. Maybe it's a small community, but in the way, the taxi driver managed to pick up Liezl. And this is well, alam mo yung sa hub yung fake toot, yun yung nangyari. And then the taxi driver assaulted Liezl, killing her by choking, asphyxiation, and taking all of her money, which is used to operate Susan's daughter. 6 months later, Susan is the top agent of the firm, but there is a new condo agent that will be a rival to Susan, and the movie ends with that. So what can I say about this movie? It's very well constructed. Meron dito yung character development. Yung pagiging desperada ni Susan to get some money, and meron din character development yung ginagampanan ni Quinn Carillo dito na si Liezl, which is why she hates Susan, and Liezl is more of an opportunistic. She doesn't give a damn if she's not doing nice things to her, to the people around her, as long as she meets her goal, because she doesn't want to stick with the life she lives with. And yun, parang gusto niya kahit anong mangyari, siya yun on top. She's more of a opportunistic character, and she went on the deep end, ika nga. But she did got her comeuppance later on in the movie with her death. Ayun. So yeah, it's a very well constructed movie. I'm surprised. I never expect, and the competition is really really good. Yung competition ni Rob and Quinn, very nice. The mature scenes are very awesome. Meron dito yung sa balcony that is one, and yun nga, isa hallway yung sinabi ko. And then the montage nung kay Quinn alternating back and forth, very good execution para sa akin. So what would I rate this movie? So Showroom, let's see your rating. You're going to be very high. We are going to give you on the more fun stuff tier. It's a fun movie. I recommend it to the people around here. Yeah, it's a more fun stuff movie. It could have been a smash if there's more extreme cases ng nudity, but we have to go towards. And I like the shot nung ahegaw ni Rob. Very very nice. So yeah, more fun stuff for this movie Showroom. So what is next on our roadmap? Well, on our roadmap, this Sunday is the mid-season finale of Secrets of Animpo, and then this next Friday, on Fridays with Vivamax, November 18, we are actually getting Alapa Up, starring Joseph Elizalde, Kat Davi, Angela Morena, and many more. Cheska Paredes, ang daming cast nun. I'm looking forward to that, and yeah. So yes, this is your boy Harriet. This is the bold review of Showroom, giving you a goodbye and a good night. I should go.